Hi, I'm Brett Crossley with NorthcentralPa.com, and today we're trying Coalcracker in the kitchen, presented by NorthcentralPa.com, and we're going to see how we're going to do with Irish soda bread. Okay, so here we go. For step one, we're going to preheat our oven at 400 degrees. Check. Step two, we're going to prepare our cooking sheet. We're going to spray it here with some cooking spray. Right, for our third step, we're gonna get our sift on. So we're gonna take 2 1/3 cup of all-purpose flour. Sift that in our bowl here. Our next step is 1 1/3 cup, 1 1/2 cup cake flour. That is 1 1/2 cup. Sorry if you make a little mess, no problem. 1 teaspoon of baking soda, soda bread. Oh, sift it. Next, we sift our 2/3 cup of sugar. 1 teaspoon of salt. Next, the hardest ingredient to find, the caraway seeds, 1 tablespoon. And this is 1 cup raisins. This is totally optional, but the Coalcracker's recipe does call for them, and we're gonna try to stick with it. Now, once you make your mess all over here and get everything all mixed up, you make your little well here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our buttermilk. There it goes. And our butter. All right, now we gotta get all this stuff to start mixing up together to form a dough. It'll ultimately become our bread. So hopefully this all works. All right, so now our bread's starting to look like actual bread dough. And the trick, Lori says, is to not knead the dough very much. So what we wanna do is, we wanna try to get this into a ball shape or a bread shape here. All right, so now the kneading part, where you don't want to put too much flour on it because then it's going to make your dough hard. But it's also very sticky, so if you start to move it around too much, you're going to lose a lot of it. Can I get some more flour here? Can you hit me with some? Yeah. Assistant! But I will say this, it's supposed to be really sticky dough, so that might be a good thing. I'll plop this bad boy down here. There we go. Get your little extras out of the bowl. That kind of looks like a loaf of bread here. If not, we'll Bob Ross it and it'll be a happy mistake. Ooh. Can somebody turn on the thing? Part of the Irish tradition is you cut a cross in your bread, and they call it letting the devil out, but it really will just let the steam out of your bread so it'll rise for you. Do it like that. Make sure you can see it. Lori's recipe says use a serrated knife for it. That's what we did. Then we do hit it with a little dash of flour. There we go, looking good. All right, so the next step is we're gonna bake it for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna pull it out and tap on the bottom of it. And if it sounds like it's hollow, then we know we have success, and if it catches on fire, then we know we have complete failure. But we'll know in 30 minutes. All right. That was a fast 30 minutes, but our bread looks like bread. All right. So there we go. Here we go. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna transfer our bread onto our cloth here, and then we're gonna wrap it up and let it sit. Actually, what we'll do here is, if you remember from the beginning, we're gonna tap our bread. Sounds hollow enough to me. All right. Take that off. Oop. I just have to take my glasses off. Did you get that on video at least? All right, good, good. I changed glasses. Now we're gonna cut our bread and taste test. All right. Ooh, a little crumbly. Perfect Irish Soda Bread. Wow, it is actually pretty good. Do you guys want to try it? Well, this is our first try at doing a coalcracker recipe, and I think it turned out really well. It was simple to make. It didn't take very long. It was about an hour and a half start to finish. I'm happy with it, and I hope Lori will be proud of us. This is North Central PA, signing off.
You're doing everything you can to keep you and your family safe as the COVID-19 outbreak continues to affect our daily lives. Wearing a mask, washing your hands, and physical distancing.
But there's one more thing you can do. That's staying engaged in your health care.
At UPMC, we are ready to treat you safely, either in person or through video visits.
Remember, we're here for you, now more than ever.